What's up, everybody? My name is Jeremy Jones. I'm back with another video. Today, I'm talking my weekly sneaker rotation, so stay tuned.
Got a lot of things changing in my life. Hoping one day I'ma get it all right. Brother is engaged, about to start a new life. Yeah, I haven't had a chill day. Really wanna vibe, appreciate the moments. I've been creating, not scrolling. Mom and dad still supporting.
Alright, man, I'm back with another video, man. Before I get too deep into this video, y'all already know what to do. Go and hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you're new, consider subscribing. I made content about sneakers. Alright, so let's dive into today's video. Just like I said in the intro, man, I am back with another weekly sneaker rotation. This should be week of 46 to the best of my knowledge. And if I'm wrong, feel free to correct the kid down in the comment section. Now, y'all already know I started this series off at the top of the year in 2023. And here we are. And it's already week of 46. So not too many weeks left to close out the year. We're in the month of November right now at the time that I'm shooting this video, of course. And we got nothing left but December, man. So I'm going to do my very best to finish strong. Now, if y'all are feeling this series, man, and y'all want me to bring it back next year, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button for sure. And of course, sub to the channel if you haven't done so already. Now, if you want to get a sneak peek of what I'm wearing throughout the week, sign up for that sold out Discord. The link is pinned down in the comment section and it is free to sign up. Now, with all that being said, man, too much of a long intro. Let's just dive right into this weekly sneaker rotation right now. I'm just gonna keep it 100. This may be probably the worst week in my opinion because this has been nothing but a very, very, very busy week for the kids. So if it seems like I've been MIA or just not as active as I want to be, I've just had a lot of things going on. But you know, the show must go on and y'all know I'm not a quitter. So man, anyway, y'all know I pretty much end things off on a Friday and then pick things right back up on a Saturday. So I'm gonna go ahead and start this one off on Saturday and Sunday, what I wore pretty much the whole weekend. I'm not gonna say I was chilling, but I was doing a lot of things around the house to prep for pretty much the through the week experience that I just pretty much had, man. So if you know, you know, and if you don't, I will not speak on that. But anyway, we're gonna keep moving. For Saturday and Sunday, the kid was in nothing but the beat up old Yeezy slides. Now y'all know this is arguably, I could say, most comfortable shoe in my collection, so definitely wear this a lot. This is like my house shoe, basically, that I wear around the clock 24/7. Y'all know it's time for, well, I would say it's time for a fresh pair, but I got a lot of fresh pairs on ice and I'm not really worried about the Yeezy slide falling apart. As you can see that these things are pretty durable. Now, the only thing that I will say that after wearing these for a very, very long time, they get more flimsy and the rubber does wear down. So you can like, and I don't know if you guys experience this, but every now and then, sometimes when I'm walking in my older pair, I'll kind of like trip, but nobody's around. Usually when it happens, knock on wood, hopefully that doesn't happen, somebody catching me in the act of tripping. But I noticed that after getting these broke in a little too much, if you're not too careful or if you're walking a little too fast, like this part right here, the toe area, it'll bend and it'll cause you to flip slash like trip. But I'm usually able to catch myself. At least I've been able to catch myself so far, right? Okay, so Saturday, Sunday, pretty much I was in the Yeezy slides. So y'all know I was pretty much comfortable, but I had a lot of stuff going on. Okay, cool. So we're gonna move right along on to Monday. I am back to work, right? Okay, y'all know I work a full-time job, man, because let's just say YouTube don't pay the bills, right? Okay, and that's not what I do it for. I do it for the love. But anyway, Monday, I stepped in none other than my True Blue P-Rides, right? And this is not a Nike Dunk, this is just a Nike SB. Yes, this is a thing before the Nike SB Dunk, right? I used to think this was a Nike SB Dunk, but this is not a Nike SB Dunk. This is just Nike SB, which is Nike skateboarding. But I don't think they do the Nike skateboarding line anymore to the best of my knowledge. They may do, but I don't really check for it if I'm gonna keep it 100. So if I'm wrong, feel free to correct the kid down in the comment section. But this is a Nike SB, this is the P-Ride, this is a shoe that I always wanted growing up, right? Okay, not that I didn't have the bread, but every time I got ready to purchase a shoe, like something else always got in the way that I had to take care of first. So this is one of these shoes that are kind of like older in my collection. Now let me double check the production date. I know I probably already did a video on these guys. So we're gonna look at the tag on here. These were produced back in 09, right? Okay, so I'm gonna say this, I know what I was doing in 09, but my priorities were like all over the place and really not on shoes like it should be. And back then I didn't know I had a lot of shoes, but back then I personally myself didn't know I was collecting sneakers. And I guess you can say, safe to say, I did turn into a collection over time, which I'm not mad at, right? Okay, so this was my Monday shoe, was a True Blue P-Rod joints, which is Paul Rodriguez. P-Rod is short for Paul Rodriguez, one of my favorite skateboarders of all time, and pretty much I think we're around the same age group if I'm not mistaken. But arguably, like, I watched him literally when he was on City Stars and watched him go through the motions and transitioning to obviously considered maybe one, it's not no maybe, it's one of those transitioning to be one of the best like skaters, skateboarders of all time. So pretty much this was my Monday shoe. Now we're gonna move right on to Tuesday. Again, the kid had a lot of things to do on Tuesday, and not that I was in the house, but I was definitely making moves on Tuesday. Again, if you know, you know, that's when I just had to make like some personal life decisions and stuff like that. But I wanted to be comfortable while doing it, so pretty much I was in the YEEZY slide, and this is the blue colorway. I believe they're calling these the, I can't remember the exact name. I want to say Azure, but I know that it may be wrong. Don't quote me on that. But pretty much I wore this color YEEZY slide on Tuesday. If I do find the name, which I'm pretty sure I'm at the time I'm editing this video, when I find the name, I will have it up on the screen. But I was rocking these guys right here, man. Definitely much better, but I can tell that this is like my backup YEEZY slide. This isn't my around the house shoe. This is kind of one of those where I know that I'm going to be somewhere else for quite some time and I want to be comfortable at the same time. So pretty much this is a shoe is like the next like runner up, right? Where I need to be comfortable, but at the same time, I'm not about to be at the crib. So if you see me with these on, just know that I'm in transition somewhere, right? Okay. And that's the best way I can word it. But even these, I used to not trip in them, but I'm slowly starting to trip in them, so I'm slowly probably starting to wear these down a little bit more than I like. But again, it's just rubber, and I definitely got two other pairs on ice. Now, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, I'm pretty sure I got two other pairs, because I know I gave one to the tattoo artist, so I'm pretty sure it's two other pairs that I got on ice, so I'm not really worried about it. But again, if you're looking for comfortable, this is it. And anybody who just see you with these on, it's definitely an attention grabber, and if they don't have a pair, they at least are very curious. I'll just leave it at that. So pretty much this was my Tuesday shoe. Now we're gonna move right along on to Wednesday, man. Now this shoe obviously get a bad rep for no reason in my opinion, but Wednesday, the kid stepped in none other than the all black Air Force Ones. Now, when you're rocking these joints, you already know what's up. Now this one to say you're on demon time or you're doing XYZ, that's not what it is. Sometimes you may have to wear something where you need to wear black, right? Okay, and I feel like when I'm wearing black, 9 times out of 10, unless the color and my outfit has something to coordinate with it, for sure, these are a safety go-to, right? And I remember one person asked me in the comment section a long time ago, what's like my top like favorite shoe of all time? And it's gonna be either this shoe or the all white Air Force Ones. But right now I had to choose these for this particular date. Again, had a special, very, very special event to attend to, and I wanted to coordinate with the fit to look right, and this is it. So much so, if you wonder how I keep my, cause y'all think about this, if y'all look at my all black Air Force One video that very, very, very well back in the day, this is that same shoe. And to be honest, while it is not new, but I think I've taken very good care of it. One thing that I do to prevent creases on these that you guys want to know, a little secret, little shoe tree that I keep in these guys right here. I keep them in my Forces so it stretches that leather back out, because one thing about Forces, after about 3 or 4 wears, if you wear it consistently, that toe box gonna get crinkly. So to prevent that, I keep shoe trees in my joint right here, and you can pick these up from IKEA. You can pick them up from anywhere, but if you want to go the cheap route, go to IKEA, and that's where I got my pair. But anyway, this was my Wednesday shoe, was the all black Air Force One, and yeah, you can't, honestly, if you're on a budget, you can't go wrong with these, and I'm gonna just keep it 100, right? Okay, so I'm gonna move right along on to Thursday. Thursday, I definitely had a lot of errands to run. Again, this week I can say that I probably just want to say I focus on like comfortability, and I didn't even realize it, but also I want to just kind of switch things up a little bit. But I was in the Bread YEEZY 350 V2. Now, again, this shoe arguably is something I did have to come off. I didn't have to come off the hit with the chips. Honestly, once they dropped again, I wasn't able to catch the W on Adidas, but I did catch these on the resale market at a very decent price. And I did pay a little extra, but nothing super crazy where it's like nobody's not willing to pay that price, if you ask me, right? Okay, so not a bad shoe overall, but this was my Thursday shoe. I had a lot of errands to run to get the crib back situated to how I wanted to be, right? I'm very, like, a lot of people say that I'm borderline OCD. I don't think so. I just call it being clean. But anyway, I needed to do some stuff. I needed to be in and out, and I didn't just want to pick up a slide and go there, but I also still wanted to be comfortable. So I chose something that I feel like this is a great go-to, like when you're running errands shoe. So pretty much that boost on the bottom of these joints, super duper comfortable, but the comfortability is overrated in there. But at the same time, I still am that person that try to wear all my sneakers as much as possible. So I had to make some moves, and I think obviously if you can tell on the actual like image that I showed up in the sold out Discord, I was at Wally World, aka Walmart, picking up some miscellaneous items. So pretty much this was my Thursday shoe, was the Yeezy 352 Bread. All right, man, so we're gonna close out the week strong here. And like I said, this is not my best week, so don't judge the kid. Again, I had a lot of personal things going on, but they're settled now, so I'm not really good. We're gonna get back to work and keep grinding. So anyway, on Friday, I stepped in one of my favorite shoes that I don't wear enough, but I used to wear a lot. And this is the white cement 4s. I don't know why I said black, but this is the white cement 4s. Air Jordan 4s, white cement. One of my favorite shoes in my collection. Y'all probably seen me wear this joint probably a lot more than I claim I don't wear it, but I feel like I don't wear it enough because it's a shoe that honestly I could keep by the door and grab and go, but I don't do it with this particular shoe. But it is one of my favorite shoes in my collection. Now, I believe these joints, if I'm not mistaken, dropped in 2016. I'm gonna double check that production date on these guys, but I'm also positive 2015 November, but I think they dropped them at the top of 2016. At least that's when these dropped. And one thing I like about what 4s they don't really come with anymore, but a lot of 4s back in the day, instead of having a shoe tree, you see that little wooden stick in there. Pause, 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 pause. But y'all see this little, you know what I mean right here, that's kind of like pushing that shoe tree in there. So I don't have to do the IKEA trick blah blah to keep the leather straight in these, even though the leather is still that nice, so soft leather that is crinkled over time. But this is one of those where it actually looks right with it, okay? It looks like it should have been doing this on purpose, which it probably is. Now, the only thing that I hate about this shoe, but I don't hate, it's kind of love-hate is what I'm getting at. It's the yellowing that's coming around like that netting in the inside area and outside area, but it's still good though. But I wouldn't mind giving a nice fresh pair of these guys right here. And of course that Nike check on the back here, you can't go wrong with that. Nike check on the back, I was automatically sold for these guys. So arguably, if not my favorite sneaker in my collection, it's gonna be right there in the top, like easily 5 in my collection. But then again, I don't even want to try to rate my own collection, because at this point, if it's behind me, I love the shoe. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I got enough love for it where I wanted to obtain it, right? Okay, so anyway, this is what I wore on Friday, was the white cement 4s, man. So pretty much that completes this weekly sneaker rotation for this week. Man, y'all sign off in the comment section. And of course, let me know what you wore throughout the week as well, because y'all know I read through the comment section and I do my very best to respond. Even though I need to get caught up, I'm going to do my very best to get caught up in the comment section. But other than that, man, y'all sign off in the comment section. Let me know what you wore throughout the week. And other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of this thing and stop rambling, man. Y'all be sure to hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you're new, consider subscribing. I made content about sneakers. Again, my name is Jeremy Jones, and thank you for watching, and I'm out.